Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Buddhaya. Nam mô Dhammaya. Wa Nam mô Sanghaya. Tutiyampi, Tatiyampi. Nam mô Buddhaya. Nam mô Dhammaya. Wa Nam mô Sanghaya. Azitapak, Azitapak. Today, everyone, I am very honored and happy to be here with you today talking about something that has changed my life, has improved my understanding of how to live a successful and happy life. And I'm hoping that all of you are here today, able to hear me clearly enough, sit with me for a few moments, take some breaths of refreshing air, tranquility. Let the tranquility from this sitting spread within ourselves, to our loved ones, to those we don't know, to those who we have maybe the wrong feelings, or we have maybe friction or tension with, and also to all beings. May all the love, happiness, and blessings that are coming from this sitting, may they spread to everyone, including ourselves. First and foremost, we start by praising, giving veneration, and realizing that the Lord Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha are worthy and worth taking our refuge in. It is not just something we believe in. It is something we apply. It is something we practice. It is something that we live by. Not because we believe in it, is because we know it. Not because we believe in it, it is because we know it. We know it by applying it. And what is what we know? Is suffering is a reality, but living in suffering is something that we can also get away from by applying the true wisdom of the Dhamma. And today's topic is meditation. And I think that we have a few moments of introduction. Is that correct? Nam mô A Di Đà Phật. Nam mô A Di Đà Phật. Nam mô A Di Đà Phật. Opening the eyes slowly, keeping the breath stable, keeping the breath flowing through the body, the energy flowing through the body. And if there's any peace and tranquility that you have gained, continue. If there's any peace, tranquility, happiness, continue. If there is any positive speech, positive thoughts that are motivating you, that are directing you to positive karma, continue. One of the things that I wanted to speak about for a few moments while we have just concluded our meditation, our small meditation session, is something that we do every day. Is something that we do sometimes even in our sleep. That is, we talk, we communicate, we use our words. We're constantly in a state of being able to express ourselves with our words and speech, which is today's topic, is correct speech. Right speech is the third on the list of the Eightfold Path. People, myself in the beginning, and there is still people today that think right speech just means to say something positive to someone else. Right speech does not just mean saying something nice to someone else, but forgetting to say something nice about your own self. Right speech has to start with yourself before starting with someone else. What you say is what you see. Right speech is very important because what you say, you will see. And what you see, you will react from. If you're not saying the right things about yourself, how are you going to be able to act the positive way, the correct way? Use the right view to apply it so others can also use that as a guiding stone or use that as an example to uplift the Lord Buddha. There are 5 hindrances for the meditator, the person or practitioner of mindfulness, the practitioner of meditation. The first being cravings. Craving for pleasurable things. Wanting, desiring, and craving. That is one. In Pali, it is called kamachanda. Kamachanda means craving for pleasurable thoughts, sensations, just things that are a false sense of happiness. Because of time, I'm going to try to go a little faster. The second is ill will, which is having hatred, anger, or resentment to yourself or other people. The third being laziness, dullness, sleepiness, boredom, not being enthusiastic, not having the correct intention for meditation or mindfulness in general. The fourth being restlessness. Restlessness means anxiety, agitation, uneasiness, cannot calm down. Just mind all over the place, the body is moving all over the place. This is the fourth of the 5 hindrances or problems for the mindfulness meditation practitioner. The last of the 5 hindrances Nivarana. In Pali, they call Nivarana. The 5 hindrances is doubt. But what do you mean by doubt? No confidence. You're not even sure what you're doing. You're not sure if you're on the right path, in the path, by the path. You're just not sure. Now, the reason why I even talked about the 5 hindrances, desires and craving, anger, ill will, laziness or dullness, restlessness, anxiety, uneasiness, and the last being doubt or uncertainty or unconfidence. We were talking in the beginning about speech. If you don't have the correct speech for yourself, that is going to move into the compartment, move into the area of ill will for yourself. Why does that move into the position or place of ill will or resentment or anger? Is because we've heard it so many times. Oh, I'm no good at meditation. I don't have good mindfulness. I can't do this. I can't sit for long. It's just not for me. You're your only worker and you've already fired yourself. You're the boss and the worker. You fire yourself? You have to talk to yourself in a way that is going to encourage you to be away from the 5 hindrances. Another area where the improper speech will move into as being a practitioner of mindfulness or vipassana is doubt. Can I do this? Can I not do this? I don't think I'm good enough. Am I breathing correctly? Maybe I'm not sitting correctly. This is another problem that we all face as people trying to improve our meditation skill. We have to learn to not listen to improper speech from ourselves first. So not to lose focus, having the wrong speech for yourself will give rise, will give birth, will create ill will. That's one hindrance. Then that will give rise to doubt. That's number 2. Here comes number 3. Number 3, restlessness. I don't want to be here. I think I could do something else. I'm not sure. So now you start to be moving around in meditation. And if your body's not moving around, your mind is going all over the place. So that gives birth to restlessness, anxiety, uneasiness. My apologies if you guys xin lỗi. I'm still a little bit sick. So we've talked about 3 forms of the hindrances or the blockages for the person of meditation. So the next is what? The mind is everywhere. It's uneasy. Okay? It says, I need to keep myself entertained. Now the mind is telling you, I need to keep myself entertained. Let me think about ice cream. Let me think about going to the shopping mall. Let me think about buying this. Let me think about going over here. So what does that give rise to? Kamachanda, which is what we said before, craving or desiring pleasurable outcomes, sensory feelings. So now your meditation has moved far away from the purpose. Now you're just chasing ideas. Now, the last of the 5 hindrances, sleepiness, dullness, or loss of interest. So now you thought about all the pleasurable, happy things, but you still have to sit there with the group and meditate. So what happens now? You start to become sleepy. You want to be sleepy. Your brain starts to shut down. It's not getting that pleasure anymore. So now it wants to just fall right to sleep. The mind wants to shut down and go right to sleep. Last but not least, before we stop our session for today, is we've talked about the 5 hindrances. We've talked about the importance of the correct speech. We've talked about correct speech is number 3 of the Eightfold Path. So the beginning, obviously, is the right view. You need to have the right intention in view, the right view and intention to be sitting in meditation. It isn't coming here to chase pleasures. It wasn't to think about ice cream and buying a new car. It wasn't here to speak harsh and badly about yourself. You didn't come here and sit in meditation so you could dance around in your mind or with even your body. It was to come here to build better karma for yourself, so you can take that and withstand and move farther away from suffering that we have built in our lives. So that concludes our meditation lesson for today. If there's anything that I have said that goes against the Buddha, the Dhamma, the Sangha, or the ways of the Bodhisattva and masters of meditation, or the high scholars of meditation, leave everything I say, go back to the text, go back to the masters of meditation, and with that being said, Namo Bang Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật.